The incident that you're about to see happened at this junction here. The driver was emerging from this road whilst I was approaching it from this road.
Yeah. Yeah.
I reported the driver online to the Met Police. 5 days later, I received an email to advise me that the registered keeper would be sent a notice of intended prosecution, officially known as a Section 172. 5 months after that, I received an email to inform me that the driver had been summoned to court for the offence of driving without reasonable consideration to others and asked me for any dates over the next 6 months where I had pre-booked appointments. 6 weeks later, I received a further email to advise me of the date that the case was to be heard in court. I attended court and gave evidence in front of 3 magistrates. The driver did not have any legal representation and, whilst they could have questioned me, they chose not to. I was asked a few questions by the magistrate, such as what speed I was travelling, to which I replied 15 to 18 miles per hour. I later checked my Garmin account and it was actually 17.1. They also asked me what type of bike I was riding and whether it was an e-bike. The clerk of the court, who acted on behalf of the driver, also asked me a few questions. I was then allowed to leave, but I chose to sit in the public gallery. The driver was accompanied by a family member and chose not to take stand under oath. The prosecution then read the statement that the driver had made to the police when they confirmed that they were the driver of the car. In their statement, they said that I had been travelling at speed down the road. I was doing 17.1 miles per hour in a 30 limit. They also said my light was weak, but as you can see in the video, it was rather bright. Their statement also contained a number of inaccuracies. They said that I put my left arm out to suggest that I was turning into the road that they were emerging from. I did not. And that when they stopped, they looked back to see if I was okay and I put my thumb up. I most definitely did not do that. The magistrates then retired to discuss the case and returned about 10 minutes later. They asked the driver about their income and other personal circumstances. They also asked the prosecution solicitor what costs they wanted, to which they replied £650. The magistrates then took into account everything that the driver had said and found them guilty of the offence and fined them £40 with costs at zero and a victim surcharge of £16, a total of £56. They were then given 2 months to pay this. They were also given 3 punts on their driving licence. Had they accepted a fixed penalty notice, the fine would have been £100 and 3 points.